Welcome back to Talk of the Town. With me now is Steve Wilmot, the president of the RBC Heritage, and Lily Coleman, who is the executive director of Second Helpings. And we have some exciting news we're going to talk about today. So thank you both for being with me. And thanks for your great heritage socks. But they're perfect for Christmas too.
Well,
right?
They're a holiday, but they're also a great story we have to share today as well. But,
absolutely.
The art of giving and the efforts of Second Helpings here. But recently the PGA Tour, 2 weeks ago, at our annual PGA Tour meetings, announced that Second Helpings would be the National Charity of the Year on the PGA Tour. And what an honor to be associated with such a great organization that does incredible things for this community, but to be recognized by through all the PGA Tour events in the entire country, hundreds of organizations, and with that comes a $30,000 check from the PGA Tour, which is truly exciting, which means an awful lot to the efforts of Second Helpings.
Of course, and what a great Christmas gift.
Oh yeah, we're very excited. I mean, it's a tribute to our volunteers, to the food donors, the grocery stores that donate the food, and to our board members and to our founder. It's a tribute to all of them, and our agencies, 60 agencies. So.
Well, Lily, tell us a little bit about, if somebody doesn't know what Second Helpings does, tell us a little bit about what you do and then what this grant is going to do for you.
All right, 27 years ago, our founders saw that food was being thrown away by the grocery stores. So now we have 8 refrigerator trucks. We supply about 80% of the food that's distributed to 60 agencies to the people who need food in our community. So our refrigerator trucks pick up the food every day and deliver it the same day to the agencies. And then we grow healthy produce through a farmer in Beaufort. And then we feed the people who ride the Palmetto Breeze buses once a week who work on Hilton Head Island. So our fight is to stop hunger in our community, and we do it through 3 counties in this area.
Well, and it is an amazing organization, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, we're so excited.
So tell us about this grant and what you see it doing for you guys.
Well, we really need, our trucks are our biggest expense. We have 8 refrigerator trucks, and we have 1 refrigerator truck that desperately needs to retire. So this money will go definitely toward our truck operations, because that's our biggest expense.
Yeah.
So it's very important to us, and it came at a great time because, we're not always the first agency people think of donating to in our community. A lot of our agencies get money. So we really need support, so it's just going to help our budget for this year very much.
Oh, tremendously, yeah. And there's another little perk that comes with this from the PGA production. Tell us what that means.
Well, very much so. And as you can see here, it's truly a team effort in the community of many of the grocery stores and all that support your efforts, and the volunteers and all too. But the mission of the PGA Tour is to give back, and next year they'll be reaching the $3 billion mark as well. And the Heritage Classic Foundation recently reached the $40 million mark. But one of the perks with this too, PGA Tour Entertainment, which is the production company for the PGA Tour, will be coming up here filming a commercial which will air during the week of the tournament, or during the broadcast, which will give additional exposure to the Second Helpings that will hopefully be able to share the message around the country, let alone certainly in this community, for people to know the good that's being done here and how they can continue to help and support their efforts, and certainly efforts of the Heritage Classic Foundation as well.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's tremendous, obviously, to have that national exposure.
Oh, it's going to be amazing. And a lot of people think of poverty as third world, starving children stuff, but it's in our community. It's our neighbors. It's our people who work in our restaurants and our golf courses, and these are the people that need the food. So it's important.
Yeah, it's very, very important. And the RBC, I think, also won a couple of extra awards too that we want to touch on.
Very much so. Just to touch back too on with Lily, the Second Helpings we have through the tournament over the years has also supported. You think, unfortunately, of the waste of food and all, but to know that the good that we're able to support the effort, let alone these grocery stores here as well. But it's a real tribute to this community. But on the other hand too is of all the events on the PGA Tour, the RBC Heritage presented by Boeing was recognized. There's 14 awards that were given, and we actually received 3 of the 14. One was the best integrated marketing plan. covering all the social bases, social media bases of the Cheers to 50 Years plan. And it's again a team effort led by Angela McSwain, our agency, working with the town, working with our foundation. But then we also won the best special event for the Cheers to 50 Years countdown, which was 50 days out from the tournament. We platted the lighthouse, we had firing of the cannon, we had all our volunteers there too. So to be recognized for those two as well as the charity of the year was, it was a great year for the Heritage Classic Foundation and again this community. It's not about us, it's about we, and to be recognized with those two events to show that the efforts that are put forth by this community is recognized throughout the country.
Yes. Well, thank you for being with us, you guys,
You're
and
welcome.
congratulations all
Thank
around.
you.
Yeah.
We're excited.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, and we'll be right back with more
Right,
Talk of the
thank
Town.
you.